So now we are on chapter 10, which is Under the Deep. Under the Deep. No death, 1 may or yay, and 1 or fewer members. Okay, so just 1 person. Okay, so we're forced to use may. Got it. We get to use the fun may at least. Teresa and her crew left the Ark City. They hoped to track down Quanta with the brain stored in Ninjo. Bucolia, an enforcer of anti-entropy, later made contact. She went to Hyperion to meet with her and transfer the Gem of Desire. Grey Serpent, allegedly dead, hacked into Hyperion's system through Ninja. After much chaos, the crew... It's just too fast sometimes. That's why I don't usually do those cutscenes, because I don't control the dialogue. I've severed the link with Ningo and the mainframe of the Hyperion. But we lack the facilities to awaken her. We must use what we have at the AE headquarters. But what about Cocolia? He said she needed support and claimed that the Skishul sent a large force to seize the Gem of Desire. Things will get worse if Skishul gets their hands on that gem. I talked to the Madame Teresa about this, and I came up with 2 plans. 1, ignore Cocolia's request for aid and return to our HQ and repair Ningo. Though it will give up the Gem of Desire to search for Quanta. Focusing our forces will minimize risks. We basically give them the gem and let Cocolia and her forces get defeated by Skishul. This plan may not be the best. What about the other plan? Split our forces evenly for AHQ and helping Cocolia. We'll solve both issues if we're lucky. But Skishul might defeat both forces and we'll end up losing everything. Plan 1 is less risky, but we'll definitely lose the Gem of Desire and Cocolia. Plan 2 is an attempt to keep what we have, but a more dangerous gamble. A tough choice. We should vote on this. Let's think about this for 5 minutes and cast our votes afterwards. This is important. We can't afford to lose Ningo's intel, nor the Gem of Desire. Do you have any ideas, May? I'd rather look for Quanta. 4 months have already passed. I'm really worried about her. Me too, but I don't want to risk everyone. I guess we'll have to go for plan 1. I'd like to listen to what you have to say, Dr. Einstein. I'm going for plan 1. Quanta is essential to Otto's plans. We should try to find her first. And we shouldn't trust Cocolia. She's the one who framed your father and transformed you into a Hersher. I know. I won't forget what she did to me. But to be honest, plan 1 isn't perfect either. There's too much uncertainty. Can we keep ourselves ahead of Otto? How useful is Ningo's intel? What do you think, Dr. Tesla? I'm still thinking about it. Mophead is right. We risk losing all if we split our forces. But I can't leave Cocolia on her own. It's not like her to care. It's not like I care about her. Her mech regiments will give AE much-needed reinforcements. We suffered terrible losses after all that stuff we went through. And before I forget, isn't Cocolia that little girl's Matsuka or something? Brionia. Cocolia's a sly fox and I really don't like her type, but Brionia might see her differently. What should we do? Brionia, you're so far away. Come here. Made up your mind, Brionia. Brionia believes that plan 1 is more feasible option. But what would happen to your Matsuskasha? Brionia bowed her head slightly. Though expressionless, her sadness was more than obvious. Brionia really can't give up on Cocolia. Follow your mind, Brionia. Dr. Einstein to think carefully about this. Da, but Matsusuka did terrible things to us. Brionia does not want to endanger anyone else. Everyone will be making a sound judgment. Brionia wants to see her again. Brionia has many questions for her. Same here. There's unfinished business between me and Cocolia. I do look forward to meeting her again. Thank you, May. Dr. Tesla, were you eavesdropping on us? Why would I eavesdrop on teenage girls like you? I'm here to remind you that the 5 minutes are almost up. Time to gather, girls. Let's go, Brionia. I trust everyone has a thought about this. Let's start voting. 3, 2, 1. Cast your votes. Einstein and I voted for Plan 1. May, Brionia, and Tesla voted for Plan 2. 3 to 2. We'll go for Plan 2. Time to get into action. I discussed with the Madame Teresa regarding the best way to split our forces. Teresa, Brionia, and I will fly to the Hyperion to Cocolia and retrieve the Gem of Desire. Dr. Tesla and May will take the Helios and head to AEHQ and repair the Ningyon. This proposal is based on our current conditions. Any questions? Nope. I trust Dr. Einstein in the principal's judgment. Brionia agrees with this setup. As per our consensus, we should commence Plan 2. Be careful, May. Rita has acquired the Ningyo's intel and will be tracking Kiana closely. You might have to deal with her. Thank you, Principal. You be very careful out there as well. Try not to strain yourself, Brionia. Da. Brionia understands. Thank you, May. Helios has landed. We can board any time. We're off. Alright, well, we've split our forces. A 4 hours later, Marina's West Pacific. We have 15 clicks away from Cocolia's coordinates. Signal interference. We cannot establish contact. Can you trace the source of the interference? No. I'm picking up a strange Honkai reactions from the nearby islands. Madame Teresa, can you please check those islands with Brionia? No worries. Leave it to us. Time to blow everything up. That's a lot of Honkai, what the hell? I mean, I get the Honkai eruption happened, but geez, this is a lot of Honkai just on an island. Seems like a very random spot for them to have been located.
Yes, Master.
Time to beat up the Honkai. Almost got him. Alright. Oh, hello, you're new. That's a lot of Honkai. Looks like this is what's messing with our comms. Let's get rid of it. Who's there? Huh. Who are these two? I got 21st. I win. According to the deal, your dinner cupcake is mine, Lily. Impressive, Rosa. I didn't expect you to beat 20 Honkai beasts so quickly. But since I knew this would happen, I ate my dinner cupcake ahead of time. What? That's cheating! 2 girls? Why are they here? Could they be Rosalia and Lilia? Hmm? Brionia called out to them and alerted the 2 girls to her presence. Lily, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Is that girl? Rosa, just look at the 2 big ironics curls. Or iconic curls. It's gotta be her. Brionia! Huh, I guess they're acquaintances. The pink-haired girl pounced and hugged Brionia while swaying her tail in excitement. It's been a while, little Rosa and Lily? You're not so little anymore. But you're exactly how we remember. It hasn't changed a bit at all. I don't see or feel any changes. Rosa, stop touching Brionia. Why are you here? Brionia almost couldn't recognize you. Brionia looked at the girl's tail. Rosalia happily extended her prehensile tail towards Brionia. Hmm? Looks great, right? I love my tail. I'm letting you touch it because you're Brionia. Antakusha gave it to me and Lily. You'll need to talk to her if you want one, Brionia. We should focus on our mission, Rosa. You're here with Dr. Einstein, right? Matushka sent me and Rosa to pick you up. We couldn't establish contact. Meeting you here was a surprise. Time to go and meet up with the Matatsusha. Kokolia. Matuska. Kokolia. Brionia? Brionia is alright. Please wait. Brionia will summon her companions. Do you know these 2 girls? Rosalia and Lilia. They were Brionia's friends in the orphanage. They are twins. Rosa is the older one, but both of them are younger than Brionia. Great. I think they like you a lot, Brionia. So the pink-haired girl's Rosalia, right? Why does she have horns and a tail? They don't look mechanical. These feel like body parts of Honkai beasts. How can that be? Brionia does not know. They were normal humans when Brionia left the orphanage. What did you do to Rosa and Lily, Kokolia? These 2 girls are Kokolia's soldiers, right? They were sent here to meet us. They couldn't establish contact, so they tried to check out the interference. They did not expect to see us. Well, we did meet up in the end. Let them take us to Kokolia. Little Rosa and Lily. Brionia has explained the situation to her companions. Bring us to the Matushka. Oh, looks like we got ourselves some new friends. I'm Rosalia Olianyova, the big sister, and I'm Matushka's best soldier. And this is Liliana Olianyova, my baby sister. Hi there. Rosa isn't too bright and is prone to saying offensive things, but she usually doesn't mean it. That's mean. I'm actually super bright. So you children are fighting a Honkai beast on your own? Oh dear, children? We're grown-ups. People who treat us like children end up painfully mistaken. That's 100% correct. Lei and I have Honkai beasts inside of us. We're super, and I mean super duper. Honkai beasts? We've revealed our secret. Oh! Asuka will know of this, and she'll yank your tail really hard. Not the tail! It's super sensitive. Sorry, that's classified information. You didn't hear anything. That's enough introduction for now. Let's get up moving. Where are we headed to? The deep. You should know the coordinates, Dr. Einstein. Understood. Madam Theresa, let's return to the Hyperion. I'll explain this later. Everyone return to the Hyperion. We'll be heading into the deep. It is a ruined city from a previous era. I should have mentioned it earlier. I didn't intend to hide anything. No problem. Visual has plenty of secret ruins as well. It's a secret that everyone knows. Oh, are we heading into one of the smaller islands? No, this may sound surprising, but we're going down to the sea floor.
北緯11度20.9分、東経142度11.5分、海面下6152メートル。
That's pretty... That almost looks like something out of League of Legends. Like a core? Oh, well then. Outskirts of the deep, a massive underwater ruin. Whoa, this looks awesome! I've seen plenty of previous era ruins myself, but the deep seems so undamaged. Being underwater shielded it from much of the devastation. To seize the Gem of Desire, Skishol has been attacking A bases for months. More and more enemies came at us, so Matakushu chose to keep the gem here to protect it. That won't work forever. Skishol will eventually find out. No. They are already here. I've picked up signals from a large battle. Tactical mechs have engaged Skishol Valkyries. What? This shouldn't be happening. Everything was peaceful when we left. Let's go. Everyone, we must go down and save Matakusa. Or Matuska. All crew to battle stations. Assist the mech troops and fend off the hostile Valkyries. Ooh. Man, that's a really cool place. I kind of wish it wasn't just like a backdrop for a fight and you could actually like explore it. But that's probably just my MMO side of my brain kicking in going, hey, that looks like a cool thing, you should go check it out. I've always liked games where you can just explore. Clearly at some point I should just stream Skyrim. Or something similar. Hello, many enemies. Ow! Excuse me. Time to beat up the giant mech. Hostile forces retreating. Cease pursuit. We have more important things to deal with. We need to find Kokolia. Ah, never expected for people to care for a vixen like me. You're most welcome, Dr. Einstein. And the Hyperion crew. I still don't trust her. She seems exceedingly evil. I've been here for a while, Dr. Einstein. In the illustrious crew of the Hyperion. Kokolia scanned everyone before slowly directing her gaze to Brionia. Brionia gave no response. Her face betrayed no emotions. I'm very happy that you're willing to help me in these times of need. Save your courtesies. We'll be straight to business, Kokolia. Hand over the Gem of Desire and we'll transfer it to somewhere safe. Oh, there's no need to rush this, Dr. Einstein. Skishel managed to find this place. We should organize a counterattack. Apologies. We're short on time and we don't intend to support your private war. And if I refuse to hand over the gem, then I'm afraid you'll be fighting more than just Skishel. The atmosphere was intense, Thressa gripping the spear in her hands. Kokolia's mechs responded to the tension and assumed combat poses. Well, now do you look like a well, now you do look like fugitives trying to run away from Skishel. We're here for the Gem of Desire. Hand over the gem and Skishel will be after us instead of you. If you still refuse to do so, we'll have to suspect that you have ill intentions. Theresa, always driving the hard bargain. I surrender? There's no way I can beat an S-rank Valkyrie and veteran of the Second Honkai War. The Gem of Desire is in the deep. Feel free to take it. If you can. What do you mean by that? Oh dear, I forgot to mention something. We had an accident. The Gem of Desire fell into the Sea of Quanta. Accident? You probably did that on purpose. When I said accident, I really meant it was an accident. In any case, I'm confident you can fish it out. You have no idea how dangerous the Sea of Quanta is. Of course I do. I'm counting on you to fish out the gem for me. I mean, us. I've prepared the necessary facilities and hardware. Make yourselves at home. While you look for the solution, I'm afraid the Hyperion and her crew must stay to provide cover. Matushka, you did that on purpose to force us into giving you protection. You lied to Brionia too many times. Calm down, Brionia. Don't fall for her trap. I'm sorry. I just want everyone to get away from this place alive. Skishel might keep attacking us, even if you leave with the gem. And if I have a gut feeling that you were only here for the gem instead of us. I said it before and I'll say it again. We must work together. Skishel is our common enemy. You may enter the ruins. Feel free to rifle through everything and, if you think I'm hiding the gem. I look forward to doing business with you. Evil bitch. She trapped us. I think we'll have to stay here for a while. Apologies. I did not expect Kokolia to do things this way. Yonya should apologize. She should have known better. We voted for this, Brionia. It is not your fault. Instead of blaming ourselves, one should look for the solution. Dr. Einstein, what exactly is the Sea of Quanta? Sea of Quanta is the deepest secrets of these ruins. I'll try to keep it simple. You should see this for yourself. Follow me. I guess we do get to explore a little bit, sort of. Didn't expect such mysteries to lie under the Pacific Ocean. When did AE find this? It happened several years ago. During the Second Honkai War, a lunar meteor crashed into the Pacific. These ruins were found when we attempted to salvage the meteor. Skishul paid little attention as this place belongs to AE. Being underwater also helped. We're really underwater, but I'm in the seaweed. They have a... God, that text goes by way too quick. They're writing in the ruins. It's a global language used by the previous era, originating from a lost continent of Mu. The Dead Sea Scrolls also included these texts. Dead Sea Scrolls? Ancient writings first found in the banks of the Dead Sea? Brionia didn't expect a relic of a previous era. The Dead Sea Scrolls contained theoretical foundation that allowed us to construct a Selene. I suspect that the Selene has technology similar to that from the deep, but we don't have any solid evidence to back that up. The Selene. Brionia hopes this trip will provide some information. Salvaged records describe Mu as the most advanced region of the previous era. It had the latest technologies and housed 1/6 of the planet's population. That's so weird. What happened to all those people and cities and high-tech stuff? Well, Mu was destroyed in ways unimaginable. The Ninth, also known as the Herrscher of Earth, created a giant pseudo-black hole and destroyed Mu. Violent tectonic activities that created the Marina Trench and swallowed up the ruins. Brionia is surprised how a vast continent can disappear and leave little in its passing. That's actually my best hypothesis of what happened, but the loss of Mu should teach us a lesson. We can't control the Herrschers. Otto's plans of bringing them back is insane. We must find the Gem of Desire and thwart his plans. It's Rosa and Lily. What are they doing here? Surprise, Brionia! Look, our home is now a beautiful underwater garden. Way better than the orphanage. And Skishul wants to wreck this place. I won't allow that. Dushka wants us to check the damage inflicted to the deep. Can you help us, Brionia? No sign of invasion. Oh, hi. Time to kill everything. What? More enemies are hiding here. Job done. All cleaned up. Huh? Teresa looks pretty strong even though she looks younger than us. I think I smell something on her that doesn't smell like the little girls. What are you doing? What the hell? It's bitter melon. The worst thing people eat. That's so rude. I love bitter melon. Principal remains an adept at handling young children and minors. That's the heart of the deep, and that's where AE keeps its greatest secrets. You don't need to hide anything. I don't need to hide anything. It's all yours. Good luck. That was a very weird circle. Alrighty. So far, so good. Everything's going pretty well. The deep in the massive underwater ruins. Is this the deep? Oh, it's so different compared to what we saw on the outside. It's like another world. Just looking around this place makes me feel dizzy. These ruins of the previous era appear rather unique. Dr. Einstein, what is the Sea of Quanta? All that matters in the universe are formed by Quanta, and each of them brings innate uncertainty. Once observed, a quanta collapses countless parallel universes to form one specific universe. This is the basis for the famous many worlds interpretation. Okay. Can you try to repeating that in a very simple English? I'll attempt to use an analogy. Assume the universe as a glass of water surrounded by an infinite number of other glasses of water. Overflowing water will flow through the glass walls to form a puddle in the middle of the table. This puddle does not belong to any glass, but the water of the puddle may be from any glass. People of the previous era found this puddle dimension between the parallel universes. This puddle was named the Sea of Quanta. Whoa, that sounds like something Rita needs to clean up. Why not call it the Puddle of Quanta? If the Sea of Quanta exists, we may be able to reach another universe within it. Is it really possible? It's just a theory, and no one ever saw the other end of the Sea of Quanta. Getting inside the sea is difficult enough. From the archives of the deep, scientists of the previous era managed to create a portal to enter the sea. Beyond your guesses, that portal would be the ruins. Correct. Natives of the current era call this place Mona Kino, the malevolent sea. In truth, this is neither a city or a fortress. It's a giant portal entering the Sea of Quanta. The best name for this portal would be the Eye of the Deep. Eye of the Deep, no wonder. I swear, I was feeling uncomfortable all this while. Turned down and an eye was staring at me. The Sea of Quanta slowly eroded the eye and turned this artificial building into an alien dimension. We attempted to explore the Sea of Quanta last year, but Einstein suddenly looked a little sad. I'll just say that we failed. Tesla and I believe that we lacked the technology capabilities to explore the sea. That project was placed on indefinite hold. We never returned to the deep. Until now. And for other reasons too. We must get to the other side of the eye and find the gem of desire and return to the real world. I don't know, if it's as difficult as you're saying to get it out of there, it seems like it's a pretty good idea to just let it stay there, but maybe Skishul has better technology and might be able to have an easier time, I don't know. It just kind of seems like a death wish, you know? It's a lot of Honkai. Alright, let's continue. This place certainly looks quite ominous. Alright. Oops, that's not the way, Alf. Where is... Wait. Oh, there's a path. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't see any way to go down farther, but here we go. Certainly is a long road to get down here. Alrighty. We reached the end. Oh dear. Looks like a big mess down there. Do we have to dive into it to enter the Sea of Quanta? Doctor, to enter the Sea of Quanta, I've thought about this. I'll go in myself. Please protect the portal. While the Eye of the Deep is open, its energy emissions will attract nearby Honkai beasts. You, alone? Not everyone can enter the Sea of Quanta. Madam Teresa, you've been feeling unwell since you entered the deep. I'm just uncomfy. I can still fight. It means the Sea of Quanta is rejecting your presence. The sea affects people differently. Only few could stomach its negative influences. You're unlikely to survive exposure to the sea. Rionia seems alright, but I don't want to risk anyone. I shall go forth on my own. Will Dr. Einstein be alright? I'll be alright, trust me. That's enough for today. Let's head back to the Hyperion. We have so much to do next. Alright. 100 hours. Training cabins, the Hyperion. Target destroyed. 8 items complete. Good work. Keep going. Warning. Simulated training intensity has exceeded safety limits. Keep going! Generating item 9. Generating scene 9. Item 9 and scene 9 generated. Why is Teresa pushing herself so hard? Oh. Okay, this is quite a difficult fight to redo. I'm surprised they were able to recreate a fight like that. Jeez. Target destroyed. 9 items completed. Good work. Hard work. Hard at work, Madam Teresa. What? Simulated red sky faded away and revealed the smooth cabin walls. Dr. Einstein, you're still awake. I don't usually sleep at this time. I'm here for something else. While system simulates the Sea of Quanta waveform fluctuates, I've managed to finish your project. I've ran a systematic inspection on your Blood Knight Moonlight battlesuit. I didn't find any backdoors. Official probably isn't tracking us with this. Good. That's one less thing to worry about. But there's a surprise finding. Identified a subroutine called Glyphor, hidden within the main protocols. What?
それは何なのかしら。
That Old Norse? I haven't been studying that.
月光の走行
The
機能を
subroutine
制限
appears
す
to
る
be
システム
aimed at limiting the potential of the Blood Knight battlesuit.
どういうこと？
What do you mean by that?
テレサさんは
You have the genes of the Emperor-class Honkai beast, Vishu, boosting your strength and regeneration. But these aren't the true powers of the Vishnu. Listen to what I have to say, Madame Teresa. Vishnu is an Emperor-class beast because of it's extremely dangerous when destroyed.
消滅時。
When destroyed?
それって
Does that mean I have to destroy?
ビシュヌは
Vishnu gains power by devouring other Honkai beasts.
血騎士月光は
Blood Knight is a God's Bane battlesuit designed to activate your Vishnu
人的
genes.
だけどこの
But
グレート
Gelfnor, the binder of the wolf, is designed to suppress the release of active elements.
そして
In fact, this suit keeps you at 15% of your true potential.
たった15%
15%? You mean I've been fighting at 15% all this time?
じゃない。
その通りだよ
Indeed. Active element release is divided into 5 levels. You've been locked at level 1. Gelfnor in the Blood Knight suit does nothing but suppress your Vishnu genes. If it were to be removed, active elements will increase with time and reach higher levels. Interestingly, level 3 is labeled as danger, while level 5 is labeled as apocalyptic. I surmise that reaching level 5 will max out your potential at 100%.
100% になると
Happens when I reach 100%.
それは
I have no idea.
その制限システム
Can you uninstall Gelfor or do something about it?
いつでも可能だ
Of course, so long as you're ready.
覚悟できたら
Interesting.
勝利。
1100 hours, Bridge of the Hyperion.
みんないい知らせがある
Good news, everyone. Results showed that the Sea of Quanta will stabilize in 20 hours. That'll be our chance.
だから
I must locate the Gem of Desire today.
何か
Brionia can provide assistance.
ブローニャ
You are gifted, Brionia, but I'm afraid that you need to learn about the Cauchy-Gunster theorem.
確かに
Brionia shall initiate learning of said theorem.
だから
I actually need you to help with something else.
この子たちをどこかに連れて行ってくれ
Can you take these girls away and leave me in peace?
はいおはー遊びに来たわよ
Hey, good morning, Doc. What are you doing today?
ロザリア
It's almost time for lunch, Rosa.
どうして係屋のところじゃなく
Why are they here?
私たちと行動する
Nicolia ordered them to work with us. I think she wants someone to babysit them.
今のブローニャ
There's something I need you to attend to, Brionia. Can you take the twins outside?
ロザリア
Rosa, Lily,
博士
go
の
play
作業を
outside.
邪魔しな
The
いで
grown-ups
くだ
are
さい
working. We want to play with us. We want you to play with us, Brionia.
何して遊ぼうかしら
Hide and seek. Just the 3 of us this time.
かくれんぼは好きだ
I
よ
like hide and seek. You don't have to move as much.
ブローニャはあまり
Net.
好みません
Brionia shall play something
他に
else.
選択
Oh yeah? We can do that.
せっかく観客
Now we have an audience. We can perform our
ステージを見て
ステージ
skit.
きっと驚くわ
Oh, you were away doing sneaky spy stuff. Lily and I came up with something awesome.
実は
Yeah, we're the Vodka Girls.
グループ
The best performing starlets in Siberia.
かかりや個人限定
Of Kokolia Orphanage, actually.
毎年数え
Back-to-back performances around the year.
本当は1回だけ
Once a year. And that's more than enough.
毎回毎
Full house for every show.
観客をみんな
Our
個人
friends at the
枠だし
orphanage,
ね
to be honest.
座れずに
Many people had to stand because of the limited seating.
椅子が少なかったの
Indeed, we
全部
only
で
have
3
3
つしかな
chairs.
かったから
Can you shut up, Lily?
やっぱり
Brionia is now extremely enthusiastic about hide and seek. I mean, that's fair.
館長次の目標座標を
Nothing unusual.
Yes, マスター
Uh, Yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to run around exploring for them. Time to kill everything. It's a lot of mechs for just a game. I'm getting quite suspicious. Okay. Ah, Brionia found us. Yeah, we got found. Why are you two hiding together? I'm tired of looking for a place to hide. I'll just go where Rosa is. We lost. As promised, we shall perform the Vodka Does Not Believe in Tears to the winner. Brionia does not remember this promise. Rosa wrote down the script. She has bad handwriting, but I think it's a good story. Vodka Does Not Believe in Tears sounds like a joke. The 1980 movie is a masterpiece. Whatever. Brionia is disgusted with the disrespect of cinema history. Wow, Brionia has a very interesting take on things. Act 1. A long time ago, the Boris Orphanage of Snowy Siberia welcomed a new resident. I am Alex Van... Whoa. That's too difficult to say. The fourth child of the Alexei... Oh no, stop! Brionia wants to continue the fun and engaging game of hide and seek. What? Is it because of Long mundane names will lose the audience. Stick with shorter names, like Brionia. But everyone really likes our stories, Brionia. Define everyone in specific terms. Kitty, puppy, birdie, and stone me? Oh, and Honkai beastie. The girls stared at each other without a word. Brief silence then gave way to an explosive laughter. The air was filled with the sounds of joy. Rosalia's laughter, however, quickly faded. I haven't felt this great in ages. It felt like the old orphanage days, with everyone around. Brionia, Zofia, Isabel, Stile. What happened to the rest of the children in the orphanage? Something happened. Antushka only brought the older girls along. The younger ones were left behind. Sinmal is taking care of them now. Brionia is unaware that Sinmal can take care of people. Do you have time, Brionia? There's a place I want to show you. Sounds dangerous. Sounds very dangerous. What is this place? We found this island accidentally. It probably peeled off from the deep. It's beautiful here, like a fairy tale wonderland. We've been running away from Skishel for 4 months and saw only ruins and desolate wastes. I thought we were dreaming when we first saw this place. Never knew such a nice place existed before. It felt like heaven. Of course Honkai would be drawn to this place. Alright, and now you get shot a bunch. And time to die. Oh, you moved. How dare you? I don't think I've ever used Brionia as much as I have today. Although I do usually have Brionia in my party.
Yes, master.
What is this? There's a pile of neatly stacked stones in the coral. Brionia knew what it was. The girls. Did they make it here? Lilia did not answer. Instead, she knelt beside the tombstone. Isabella, Brionia's here with us. We're here to see you. I'm sorry, Brionia. We should have told you about this. You were away the whole time. Now you're finally back and I want you to say hello to them. Understood. Do not feel sorry, Rosa. It's so sad. Explain. How did this happen? A Honkai eruption destroyed much of the world. Many didn't make it. We were always running away from the Skishul. We tried to bring them along with us. Matushka helped us build these stone tombs. We told her about this pretty island, and she likes it here too. Matushka felt this was a happier place compared to the Siberian tundra. They never got to see such a nice place before, but now they can sleep tight here forever. I really hope they like this place. The children knelt before the burial mounds, decorated with the colorful shells. The second Honkai destroyed their homes and childhood. The third Honkai took away their friends. The melodies of the sea echoed in the background as Brionia looked at the tombstone in silence. Memories welled up within her mind. The snow on the roof, the old brim, the bland bochette, and the blue-haired girl who stayed by her side. Many things happened. Too many things, in fact. Brionia suddenly realized that her familiar orphanage was no more. It may have ended when Sile left, or when Kokolia betrayed her. Those fond memories were only ephemeral, drowned out by the emotionless void. She thought time could heal those wounds, but this sight was like a nameless pain that seized her by her throat. She remembered the burning brain chip and the grey serpent's taunting. These memories were more like cold iron chains dragging her into the bottomless abyss. She could hear that person's voice echoing in her very bottom of that pit. Brionia? Brionia? Brionia turned around and saw Kokolia. Matushka recovered quickly from her surprise. Brionia looked at Roselia. The old elder twin shook her head. She had no idea Kokolia was coming. Brionia shall head back. Why don't you stay a little longer, Brionia? Kokolia tried to stop Brionia from leaving. Brionia is not here to reconcile with Matushka. Matushka used the chip to manipulate Brionia into hurting Wendy and May. Brionia does not forgive these crimes. I was desperate. We needed every Herrscher we could capture. If the Herrscher research was successful, Brionia does not care. Brionia is disgusted that Matushka is still looking for excuses for her evil deeds. and thinks everything can go on as usual. Matsushika lied to Brionia. You're entitled to your opinions. Leave us, Brionia. Brionia left without a word. She wanted Kokolia to keep arguing, but Matsushika silenced their conversation. Brionia used to trust Matsushika most. She left after saying that. Oh no. Gotta get her back! Brionia, are you alright? We didn't plan this. We didn't expect Matsushika to show up. Brionia does not blame the twins. Brionia has some problems with Matsushika. It does not concern you. Night is approaching. It is time to return. Let's go. Lily and I will help you get to the Gem of Desire. Lily, are you alright? Good night, Rosa. Lilia claps directly into Rosalia's arms. What happened? Lilia falls asleep about 1900 hours. She never grows up. Little Rosalia appears to be more responsible at this moment. Hey, is that an insult? I'll hurt you if it is. Please, explain this. I'll tell you what happened, Brionia. I was carrying her like this at the beach. She was sick. We ran into a swarm of Honkai beasts. What? We were wounded. I could still remember the expression on Matsushika's face when she found us. It was fear. I never knew that Matsushika could feel fear. What happened, Rosa? We almost failed to make it, Brionia. Matsushika saved us. We found the great doctor who treated our wounds. We grew horns and tails, but we also became faster and could beat zombies and beat beasts easily. Lily became a big sleepyhead, but everything else is good. Both of us knew that Matsushika did bad experiments on Brionia, but those experiments were the reason why we're still alive. Brionia understands. After you and Stila left, Matsushika would often shut herself in her room. She pretended that she was alright, but everyone knew she was sad. I think Matsushika did not like what she did. She really loves you and Stila. I know that might mean little to you, but Matsushika needs you. That's why Lily and I stayed. Want to help her, save everyone in the orphanage, and cure Lily's sleeping problem. I will help Matsushika until so that she doesn't have to do those experiments again. You and Matsushika protected us, Brionia, but Lily and I have learned to fight as well. Rosa.
地形を観察中、任務完了。待機モードに移行。
やっと帰ってきたね、ブローニャ。
Back, Miss Sasuke. Caught up with your old friends. Dr. Tesla messaged us in the afternoon. He told me to give this to you. What is this? While working on Miss Raiden's combat arraignment, she read your data and made one for you as well. I guess she forgot about it when she boarded the Helios in the haste. We may need to fine-tune this combat arraignment. Let's take care of that now. Ooh, hello. You're new. Big ol' fucking laser. Just waiting for you to die. Hey, don't turn. Oh, well then that's a problem. Beginning to neutralize all hostiles. And that is a dead robot. That went well. The combat Raymond should be ready for battle.
博士
Brionia wants to ask about the Sea of Quanta.
少し聞きたい
Dr.
ことがあり
Einstein?
ます
何を聞きたいんだ
What do you want to ask?
ハイヘビがハイペリオン
Brionia
の
read
メイ
your
ンシス
test
テムに侵入
results
した
when
時
Grey Serpent
ブローニャ
hacked
は
the
実験記
Hyperion
録を見
mainframe.
ました1年前の実
Our
験
leader, Will Tiang, was trapped in the Sea of Quanta as a result of the experiment
漁
last
師の
year.
海
あ
I didn't talk about him. I didn't want to make him. I didn't
ああえ
want
て
to
伏
make
せて
you
いた
worried.
彼は
He chose to stay there.
1年前
We tried to explore the Sea of Quanta last year,
それのせいで実験は
but
失
we
敗
woke
し
something in there.
僕とベ
The
ルトは
test failed, and both of us were sucked into the eye of the deep.
ある存在
Something.
あれが何なのか
I didn't know what it
僕に
was,
もわからない
but I'm certain it's an enemy
唯
of
一わかる
humanity.
のはベルトが僕を漁師
Walt
の
helped
海
me
から
escape the Sea of Quanta, but he stayed behind to fight it.
助けに行かなかったの
Did
で
you
すか
attempt a rescue?
できなかったんだ
We couldn't. We lacked the technology for that.
それに警察
Making the wrong move will only
逆に彼に迷惑をかけるかもしれない
hinder him further.
ブローニャどうして
Why are you
君にこんなことを
asking?
聞いたんだ
いえ
Brionia was only curious.
漁師の海に幻想
Don't
を
harbor
抱
any
くのをやめた
fantasies
方が
about the Sea of Quanta, Miss
僕たちが軽
Petrovich.
々しく手を出していい
Its
場
secrets
所
are
では
still
ない
beyond us.
はい
Brionia understands.
デザイアジェムの特定
Our
も終わった
simulations
んだ
have located the Gem of
今夜はゆっ
Desire.
くり休もう
Rest well for the night.
明日から本格的
We'll
に
take
行動開
action
始だ
tomorrow.
秘技準備完了敵へ発見できずファイヤ
Brionia stared into the distance as always. Every beam of light trying to reach the depths was refracted by the constant flow. She remembered seeing this as she left the X-10 labs in the summer 4 years ago.
ここにいたのね
Ah, so you're here, Brionia.
学園長
Principal Theresa.
どうしたの
Is this about Colcolia?
はい
Brionia
お
met
母様
her.
と偶然会っ
It
て
was
しま
not
い
a good meeting.
ブロ
係屋は謝って
Did
く
she
れた
apologize?
いえ
Yet. But Rosalia says she regretted what she
お
had
母
done.
様
ブローニャはどう
Well, what do you think?
ブローニャには分か
Brionia
りま
does
せ
not
ん
know.
鉄の錆と血
All
の
Brionia
匂いが
knows, all Brionia knew before 12 years,
唯一の記憶
before 12, was how to obey
あ
and
の地
kill.
獄からブロ
Matsushika
ーニャを救い出したの
delivered
がお
Brionia
母様
from
でし
hell.
た家族
Matsushika gave her a family, friends, and love. All that Brionia ever wanted.
孤児院にいた2年間
Brionia stayed in the orphanage
あ
for
そこ
2
は
years.
永遠に
It
変
felt
わる
like
ことの
home.
ないですが
But
ひどいことをされた
she did something bad to you, I guess.
律者がお母様に
Brionia
と
knew
って
Matsushika
どれ
needed
ほど
her
大事なの
shares.
かお母様は
She would do anything to create or capture her shares to help the orphanage survive.
分かってはいるの
But
です
Brionia refused to harm Wendy or May.
何も間違えてなんていない
You did nothing wrong,
ブロ
Brionia.
ーニャの選択
You've
は
always
正しい
made the
こと
right
よ
choice.
どんな理由があれ
No one should force you to go against your wishes. Our measures were terrible too.
ブローニャは
Brionia cannot deny
過去にお母
Matsushika's
様
love,
からいただいた愛
but
情を
Brionia cannot
否定しよ
forgive
うとは思いま
Matsushika's
せん
actions.
ブローニャは
Brionia is conflicted about
お母様
Matsushika.
と
係屋の子供に
Perhaps
対する
Cocolia
愛
really
情は
loves her
本
children.
物かもしれない
Love must be based
彼
on
女は
respect.
子供は成長する
You
もの
must
だ
know that children
理解しな
do
ければ
grow
い
up.
けない
尊重
Respect.
ですか
大人になってもね
Adults also experience fear and confusion when there's no answer in sight.
そんな時こそ
In situations like this, you must stand firm and believe in the right thing, Brionia.
あなたは
You're one of the best students of Saint Freya, and a great Valkyrie warrior fighting for humanity.
すべては
You don't need to care about why you did that. The truth is that you did do all of that. Believe in yourself, Brionia.
自分を
You're
信じ
not
な
a
さい
child anymore.
学園長にそういった
Brionia is
ことを言われるの
unaccustomed
は
to the
なん
principal's
だかなりませ
sharing,
んね
sharing words of wisdom. Don't flatter
私だ
me.
ってこういうこと
Hey,
くらい
wait.
言え
でも
Brionia feels much better already. Brionia shall continue to work
頑張
hard.
ってみ
Alright, Brionia.
きっとできる
I know you can do it.
ありがとうございます
Thank you,
学園長
Principal Theresa.
敵のエネルギー消失
Well then,
任務完了と判断しましたブローニャ作戦地点に到着
Hmm. Unexpected fluctuations in deep. What happened? I'll have an engineer bot check it out.
ご用件は何でしょう
Greetings, may I be of your service? Switch voice prompts off. Voice prompt off. Alarm, I need this kid. Whoops. Didn't know what it meant. Now I do.
Bronya, 作戦地点。
Okay. Let's not mess this up this time. Honestly, I didn't even see the orange circle around it before. But that's just probably because I'm as blind as a bat. This is they definitely, like, at the beginning it was just, oh, pick whatever characters you want. Now it's just like, oh no, you're doing this. You're not doing a fight anymore. It's kind of weird. Hmm.
正確によると、アインシュタインが開演の目に入るそうよ。子供には手を出さないでちょうだい。
Hmm. As per usual, something seems suspicious.
話してる相手は誰なんだ
それから、天下制裁に関する情報を入手したわ。
Oh, that seems bad. That sounded like, we've been compromised. Sex is no longer operational. It's probably captured. I think I heard that voice before. I think it might be the, serpent.
カカリアが何か企んでいる
Rocolia is hiding something. I need to contact Madame Teresa. Oh, that's bad. Yep, it's serpent. Discretion is better than valor. Secrecy is also a useful skill. But you've made a fatal error, Einstein. Scientists do not need scientists do need discretion, but a spy needs something else. This planet is out of safe places. That's a lot of Honkai. Bridge of the Hyperion.
学園長、
Principal Teresa, Bronya could not locate Dr. Einstein.
どうしてこんなことに。
Why is this happening?
ブローニャが最後に博士を見たのは整
I
備室
saw
でし
her
た。
in the prep chamber, but now it is
今
empty.
は誰もいません。
Save for a message on the
この
screen.
目
A complex algorithm for locating the Gem of Desire was left on display. It was just as Einstein had said. He made all the preparations for retrieving the gem.
アインシュタインが
Einstein would have told us if that was the case. I suspect something.
学園長、
Principal, violent Honkai energy reactions were detected on the Pacific Sea floor.
この海域の崩壊
Nearby Honkai beasts are converging towards the deep.
移動して
Honkai beasts? Could it be?
解散しなさい
Kill all of the Honkai.
戦 の再計算が必要ね。
Hello, friend.
第1幕終焉を迎え第2幕開演の時間よ。
テレサ、ブローニャ。
係や
What did you do, Kokolia? The Honkai beasts are attacking the deep.
それは私の
I was about to ask you the same thing.
開演の目が起動し
The eye has been activated. The Honkai beasts are attracted to its energy.
漁師の海の入り口が開放さ
The
れたという
portal
こ
of
と
the
ですか。
Sea of Quanta is open. Get out of my way! We're going in.
死にたいのなら勝手になさい。
All yours, Teresa. I won't be in your way, especially when you're marching towards hell.
でもブローニャ、
But I forbid Barionia to go with you.
開演の目が暴走し
The eye is out of control. Thousands of Honkai beasts are heading this way.
てめえにも何か動きがある
She will not stand idle. We're doomed if we stay.
私は開演場を諦めること
We
に
have decided to give up the deep. Leave with us.
ブローニャには
Barionia must do
やらなければ
something.
いけない。
何をする気？
What can you do? Listen to your Matashka. We're gonna leave with us.
ブローニャは拒否。
Barionia refuses.
戦術機構。
Let's go, Max. Stop her right there.
無条件射殺局ファイヤー。
She really does sound like a child having a fit, basically.
サニーパンチ。
It is punch time.
目標発見。
Welcome to punch time. Punch time is all time.
ファイヤー。ファイヤー。ファイヤー。
Oh, hi.
ファイヤー。
Do not do that again. Brionia does not wish to be hit.
ファイヤー。
It was foolish of you to think that you could hurt me. And now I punch you to death.
ダメよ。戻ってきて。
Come back, Brionia!
お母様。
Brionia is no longer a child,
ブローニャはもう
Matuska.
この
She has grown up a long time ago.
ロザリア、リリア。
Rosella, Lily,
ブローニャが開演場。
Brionia is heading to the deep. Go help her.
ただ、
Do not approach the Sea of Quanta.
どうして？
Curses. Lilia slammed her fist into a wall, and blood began to trickle from her fresh wounds. Ghostly footsteps echoed into the darkness. A figure slowly appeared. Impressed, Kokolia.
うるさい。
I'm not in the mood to entertain you, you vile worm. I must admit, you're the best partner I've ever dealt with. I have to applaud the way you turned the unfavorable situation around. I don't know how you're always so ready to sacrifice anything in your disposal. You are an outstanding Matukusha, Kokolia. The serpent approves.
ブローニャ。
Hi, Brionia. Why?
準備完了。敵のエネルギー
Because you're a bitch.
任務
Like, it's not hard to understand why nobody would like you. Jeez.
どこにも博士の痕跡はあり
No
ません
sign of Dr. Einstein. Energy fluctuations in the eye are intensifying. Damn it. We're getting more and more Honkai beasts.
お待たせ。
Hey, are you doing alright?
ロザリア、
Rosa,
リリア。
Lily.
ブローニャ姉さん。
Don't worry, Bronya. We are here to help.
気をつけて。
Incoming enemies.
いくら倒しても
Ah, they're just like roaches in the orphanage.
ゴキブリみたい。
Endless.
ハイド&シェイク。解散しなさい。
Time to kill all of them. Time to kill a lot of Honkai. Oh no. How? Stop spinning around me like some sort of weird Beyblade. Time to go. Next floor. That one was much easier to break. We're getting close to the bottom. I think there's only like one switch left, maybe? Oh, nope, there's some enemies right here. I don't feel too good about this place, Rosa. I feel something is staring at us. Yeah, I feel kinda dizzy. I don't remember eating any weird stuff. Well, I'm glad the battle's over. Oops, battle ain't over. Here they come again. There says, I think every Honkai beast in the ruins is heading this way. A horde of Honkai beasts appear right after Lilia spoke her words. This horde quickly swamped the place. Is this a joke or something? I guess every beast in the Pacific is heading this way. This has to be the worst timing ever. We must hold them back. We can't afford to lose the deep. Let the real adults take care of this. Bronya, get the girls to safety. Don't get too close to me. The heavy chains were extended, tugging the Crimson Cross towards Teresa. Uninstall the guild for us? Do something about it? Of course, so long as you're ready. I'm more than ready. Blood Knight Moonlight. Activate. Well, we are about to see Theresa's power in full action. Level 3 restrictions lifted. Need to get that combo, come on. Okay, we got that. This is a lot of freaking enemies, not gonna lie. There's so much energy on the ground though that it's easy to keep the ult just going forever, and it basically one-shots all of them. This is a little bit ridiculous. Just keep it going. The roaring horde assaulted the Blood Knight. She faced a legion of carapace hordes with horns, fangs, and claws gleaming with death. But none of them could land a hit on her. Her bloodied spears and chains ripped through the Honkai Legion. In a furious storm of blades and chains, all of the monsters were shattered into pieces. The battle was far from over. The Honkai horde dwindled at an astonishing pace. But her innate senses warned her that danger had yet passed. Something's coming. Principal, Brionia detected a strong energy signature, and it's approaching fast. Wait, what is that? The energy signature is coming right from the eye of the deep. The serpent? Huh. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to beat a giant fucking Honkai. I'm assuming maybe that Honkai has the gem inside of it, that's why it's so big. And so far I've done a pretty good number on it. He's already almost dead, so I just have to do a little bit more and then I'll be finished with him. Well, that seems bad. He didn't seem that tough. The enemy is heading back into the Sea of Quanta. Wait, energy levels of the Sea of Quanta are falling. Is the portal to the Sea of Quanta collapsing? The monstrosity finally struggles obliterated the platform. The shattered rubble separated the girls from one another. Brionia's mind raced. She was the only one capable of making the next move. Reason commanded her to ensure her own safety, join her friends, and devise a strategy. But the eye would close at any moment. Einstein was gone, and she was the only one who could reopen it. Very soon, Skishel would take advantage of the chaos and besiege the ruins. If that was to happen, the Gem of Desire will be forever lost to them. What should she do? Neither the principal nor Dr. Einstein could give her advice. Brionia must decide. This is our final chance. Wait, Brionia! Have no fear, Rosa. Brionia will be back. Brionia then leaped into the swirling depths. Is this the Sea of Quanta? Who are you? Hmm.